Please pop up. Okay. As much fun as it would be to sit there and, So is it I think it's a random student on the front every time. Because the last couple of times I remember it being Chihiro. Now it's Leon. Continue with the clash trial. I think we're picking up exactly where we left off, which is great. I hope everyone had a good Halloween. I hope you stayed safe, and if you went out, you stayed at least a little bit healthy. I survived, so unfortunate, I know. Let me grab a Sprite. My weekends kind of fucking sucked, honestly, so I'm just kind of happy to be streaming. I only went out of in my imagination. No, of course not. There's. Oh fuck! Hey, welcome, friends of Mike. Raid. Hello, guys. Welcome to the very end of Danganronpa. You hate your work? What do you do? Like homework or like work? Oh yeah, this is the last trial. Welcome, Mike. Welcome. How are you guys doing? You work 4 jobs. I know we're playing the game, but I'm sorry, guys. I know we're supposed to be playing the game. I need to know a little bit of stuff. I got a lot of time tonight, so don't worry. What 4 jobs? From Software actually mentioned Elden Ring? Yo, it actually still exists? I don't believe that for a second. Like, are they like... I'm not to demean that at all, okay? Not going to. Are they like, some of them are like 2 or 3 hours a week you do them, or are they all like 15, 20-hour jobs? Because that's wild. I mean, the spring, I'll work 6 days. I work 2 jobs, and I'll do 6-day work weeks, but, other than that, I do that for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then I stop. It's usually in April or May. I do whatever work I'm doing for my co-op into being a full-time student, and then umpiring. But I can't. Sitting in chair, eat, sleep, drink, breakfast. You only got Wednesdays and stuff. At least you have 2 days off. Because I know that's not a lot, but it's better than having none. Holy crap. Well, anyway, welcome everyone from Mike's stream. And if you were here from mine in the beginning, thank you for coming in. Jamochio, yes. Anyone that has it, we have a new emote. T-Swizz Yikes. That's courtesy of Way of the Boys or Billy. I call him Billy because I know him as Billy. We got to another emote slot because of him. So, we got Yike. One is moving furniture, working on cars, dishwashing, and working on bikes. Oh. Okay. So, are you self-employed for working on cars and bikes, or do you work somewhere for that? And let's start. I'm gonna start playing now, but keep talking. Like I'm gonna listen.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this
Thank you for the
from
work,
the
Mike.
opposite direction.
You and Andy have been working on a 1962 Ford F100. That's really cool. What do you do with the cars when you're done with them? I'm looking at a picture because I'm not. Oh, that's awesome. Hugo's pulling off his Phoenix stripe.
Huh?
Is that game on
Opposite
sale?
Direction?
How long does a Halloween sale go? 2nd of November? Because I gotta get Code Vein before I really get any other games. Is Phoenix right? It's not on sale yet, okay. It was only 30 bucks? No, I might just buy the full price. Okay, well, this is your first truck you've ever owned? Oh, okay, I see. Non-Steam, but it is somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure I can find it somewhere on sale.
Let's assume Junko is still alive.
Ooh.
If so, how could she have survived?
Might have to look into that. So how could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead. I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick. Oh, here we go. Oh, I get to think of it. I hate these. These are the ones I'm worst at. Bro. Get out of the van. That is for Phasmophobia. You can get refunded those points if you want. What is Roper can? Rip a car? Well, I have no fucking clue what this could be. Okay, so I have decided I'm a masochist, and so I'm replaying Dark Souls 2, so I've decided to make an A2 Kyoko character, and the character career has made me realize, Kyoko, you are blindingly white. Roper CIA. I don't want to start guessing letters. I mean, I feel like it's got to be an A. Maybe? Maybe not? I'm going on a mountain bike ride on the 12th down to Arkansas. Ooh! Mountain biking is one of those things I'm not brave enough to do. Bro, I'm stuck. They replaced. It's replaced. The body was replaced. Oh my god.
Now I understand.
Replace.
That's
Replica.
it.
You're close, Mike.
What if she switched places with someone else?
Rope succumb. It could have been that. I wasn't getting any use, though. It's really fun. Goddamn. Okay, just go to whatever can possibly come after R.
Switch places? That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
And if it's a group, that would make sense why they would allow that to happen.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
Okay.
I don't know anything about this switching places thing.
Hero,
but
you don't know anything about anything.
that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Blushy in surprise. Yeah, if Hero doubts it, it has to be true.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
How about before they even got here?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that.
No, there is. If they...
So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
No, Hina, no. There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. They switched at the beginning.
I got it!
Guys,
Two of
please.
them may have switched places from the very beginning.
If they're part of the same organization, it makes sense.
What? From the beginning?
Yes. Yes, Hina, yes.
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After
Hina.
all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
You got good taste, Springy.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met...
Was Makuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, put you up to it?
is actually Mukuro all along?
Gotta double down.
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
Okay, she's still a person.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
They're acting like you couldn't have had a normal conversation. I'm not a person, you're a furry. If that is true, you're still better than the last one we had in here. Okay, you can't have a normal fucking combo with someone because they're dressed as someone else. Hina, that's like saying you can't talk to a cosplayer. Better than the last one in your story. We had a guy who came in who was a furry Nazi. So, you're a step up.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
Yep. Yeah, that.
and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
They're not surprised that Mukuro is Junko. They're surprised Mukuro was evil and they talked to her. I mean, you know, if you're trying to blend in, just gonna say, probably the point.
But Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Okay, how about foundation? Any sort of makeup. Oh, I gotta say,
Junko
ooh,
never had any tattoo like that, did she?
I'm sorry
She
you're
could have
bored.
hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion,
Thank you,
exposing the
Kyoko.
tattoo after the body was extinguished.
Yeah, thank God for her.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
I said that.
But if she really did use foundation,
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But
Ah.
too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yes, Hero.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look
Hero,
like
just
Mukuro was Junko.
Can you scream at Andy? I would prefer if you did it in whispers or not in the chat. Like all caps spammy. We are kind of back to the start though. Well, no, everyone understands now. So we are further, Andy.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two
Oh yeah,
of them
scream
were
at him in real
working
life.
together.
Yeah.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid?
Uh-oh.
Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. Shit. I mean, it'll be fine. I'm gonna guess the first one's the photo, yeah. Nope. What matters is presenting the right evidence. It has to do with what Monokuma tried to keep me from seeing during the investigation. Well, see, I agree with you on the photo. Yeah, no, that's when you said it, I was like, okay, that just confirms it. I wouldn't, yeah, okay. Well,
Shoot!
looks like I just embarrassed myself. What did he try to keep me from seeing? You know one is the DVD. Could the first one be the DVD? Is that possible? Possible? Because this was the latest investigation.
I got it!
Yeah, okay, we're good.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
Good. Perfect, Springy. You got it. Yeah, accept your fate. It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like it broke, out of service. What, it just so happened to break just now? Now then, when doesn't matter, failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
It's a very particular skill, Andy.
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
No, it wasn't a fluke. The Mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage, and that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The Mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Oh, we're doing that in here. The moment of truth.
What do you want? What do you want? Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about?
Sorry, I'm like really focused right now. Final strike.
That's impossible!
Group photo.
This should prove it.
There we go. Hello, Pablo. How you doing? Rawr! Is Floof screeching at Andy? He's
The
screeching
video
at everyone.
wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
We just got him backwards, Sundown.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing
Walked
the
in on
photos
Rar.
we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
Rawr, XD.
What's so unusual about them?
Sorry. I'm sorry. The unusual circumstance common to all these photos. You can't see Junko's face. Interesting. Ooh, Junko's face.
Got it.
Not bad.
Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Bum bum bum. We're gonna slow down again. I mean, you finished Danganronpa 1 yesterday? Oh shit, how'd you like it? We're about to do that. So no spoilers, but we're about to do it.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko, which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true.
Oh yeah.
Junko and Mukuro switched
Thank you,
places
Kyoko.
before we met either of them.
So we like to hear.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Should I be scared of this? It is not scary. I think the scariest part is psychological.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Uh-oh.
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything right now.
In Japanese, Monokuma actually says Xanadu and Faxanadu, which is a retro gaming reference. Are you talking about that old, is it NES? Or... Oh, God, what is it? Those old games? Bro, the 2D side-scrollers. The real scariest part is the moment of truth. Oh boy! Prove everything right now. Climax interfacing. Let's start. Finish the thought. Okay, so we met everybody. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. Are we gonna have to do... Ah! Okay, Junko says hi. What can that be? I feel like that has to be... Where is it? This one. Then she steps on Monokuma. Monokuma impales her. Okay. You're dead. They made it just hee random core keyword. Oh, that sucks. Alright, Act 3, carry body. That's the same thing. No. That's the same one as we had. Wrap? No, I don't think we've wrapped the body up. I will check that in a sec. So this one puts on the mask. Big stabby stab, maybe. Okay. Came out in 1987. You don't even remember half of this? Yeah, you know. Oh, this is difficult. Explosion. We're standing over the dead body. starts with us seeing that. These are old. Takes the mask off the body. Now puts it on the body. Okay. Can I be feared? I don't really know. I don't really know if you're really feared is the right thing for that. I don't know if that'd be correct. So I open my eyes. I see the killer. Could be this. Ever played a Falcon game? They made Trails in the Sky. I played a bit of the first Trails in the Sky game. I want to play all of them. They're just really long. No, that's from an earlier investigation. So that. All right, let's go back through this real quick. It's pretty nuts that they're still around. I've played hold on, Falcom. I played Fax Xanadu. Jumochio loves the Trails games, yeah. So hold on, let's do this. So we meet everybody, okay? She says hi. It's actually her pretending to be Junko. She gets stabbed. Mikuro dies. Act 3. Here, grabs the body out, takes the body, unwraps it, and put it on the ground. Yo, you're Jumochio. You're fine. Never apologize for lurking. Never am upset about that type of stuff. Puts on the knife, or puts on the head, grabs the knife, has the knife over my head. I open my eyes, or Makoto opens his eyes. Goes to stab him. Kyoko sees him. Kyoko. Ah, who are you? La 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 la. Turns to their head. Makoto. In the garden, sees the body, takes off the hat, puts the hat on Junko's body as well as the thing. We find the body. She's watching. Jill freaks out. Swap the two with Kyoko, you think? It looks like she's confronting in this one, though. Does that make sense? Like she's doing... She's, like, noticing it here, and then she's confronting here. It really doesn't... It doesn't really matter? But why doesn't it matter? And an explosion there. I feel like it really would matter. You think I got it right? Okay, okay. You get retries if you screw up? Oh, that's fair. Okay, well, let's just find out. Let's see what we got. If it's wrong, we'll fix.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here.
Okay.
But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place.
So she wasn't hiding somewhere deep within the school.
And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Nice and straightforward.
Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden.
Okay.
She fabricated the murder to try and friend Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Knife is good. Oh! No, I didn't land my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the events of the case. Okay. You're right, Sundown. So then this, and then this. That is fine.
Here's exactly what happened.
Mukuro looks like the normal high school
Meanwhile,
girl instead
she
of the other
wanted us all
classmates.
to think Mukuro was still alive.
Yeah, she doesn't have the
and hiding
crazy
somewhere inside the school.
crazy hair outfit. Alright, knife. Good. That one. Okay.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body.
Okay.
This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Very clever. One of your favorite lines from anything is "Don't leave for the stupid, you'll be crying all day."
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy
I love
any
Hellsing
remaining
Ultimate.
evidence.
You love the comic style? It's really good.
She needed to hide the body's
Like-
true identity.
Like, it's really good.
She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This
Very
is the
unique.
truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima!
Dun dun dun.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
I wonder if she's walking down here,
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
or he's gonna explode.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something.
Yeah. Dot 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 dot
How
dot
long do you
dot.
plan to keep hiding?
Dot dot dot.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Dot dot dot.
Over?
Oh.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Huh? Hello. I like your hair clips.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
No freckles, that's true. Actually inferior. I hate this voice.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
True. That voice has me despairing. True.
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Yo, that home cooking in half of the world kind of sounds pretty good right now. However, I really don't think I can deal with listening to you, so no thanks.
Did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Oh, I like this voice way better.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Is that a JoJo's reference? Yes. This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Enoshima?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day.
Yeah, Hina's been absolutely dethroned. I'm upset she's the bad guy.
It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Yo, chihuahuas are demon spawn.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was definitely before I got to the school. No. I mean, we had to have seen her before arriving at the school, right?
I got it!
She was
That's
she's
right.
a model.
It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Yeah, not gonna lie, she might well be my favorite character in the entire. God damn, so early.
And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
You've played all 3 games? I know you have.
So I was right.
I didn't. Okay.
Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't really quite match up to reality. That wasn't her. Huh? Oh, you talking about my cover photos and junk? Haha, well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk? Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
And me. And Mukuro is Mukuro.
Definitely has a bigger personality.
She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. 2 people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
Huh?
Not even if they're twins.
Oh?
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Oh. Hello.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Okay, this is great.
Oh, she's a totally different person now.
This Junko's better, I agree,
Like
Pablo.
I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins,
You think?
why do you have different last names?
Please tell me Jill comes out so I can see the interaction between Jill and this.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What in the...
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing
Hold
game
up.
from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
Yeah, welcome, Andy, to the real mastermind. Half of Maid Kawakami.
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
She switches personalities. Oh, that's excellent.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Ultimate fashionista right here.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated.
Oh boy.
It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
Hold on. Sorry.
Can't be
No,
your
no,
only
I don't
reason,
care.
Can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Huh?
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
The brat is cute.
Just as I suspected.
You love it.
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Well, I mean, dying would be pretty, shocking. Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off
Yeah, this
such
is
a
really
convincing
sad.
performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
It's ooh Junko. That's true. Shocked my sister killed me.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar?
I'm pretty pissed.
Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
The mono tie.
So that's why for us,
I called
it's
that
not a
too in
big
the
deal
pictures.
whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all.
Oh god.
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited. Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
Does she have mushrooms in her hair?
Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
For once, hero, I gotta agree.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
The mushrooms explain a lot.
After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else.
Why?
She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
Number 15, hair fungus.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Thank you. Thank you, Byakuya. I wonder what happened if she got... That's a clone trooper level horny question. I would not know.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure. But
Please.
this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right?
Tries, get stabbed.
So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No.
That's a good
I don't
point,
think
though,
there's
Andy.
anything perfect about anything you just said.
In a way.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect.
Of course. Shut
Because
up.
on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Okay, I like this one.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the
I don't even wanna
pictures
talk.
were taken, and those interviews, it must mean
You've been waiting for this day the whole playthrough?
I got it. It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
No, Toko, no.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to. The motives Monokuma came up with? He did say that. So what's happened so far? When did Junko make her appearance? Recently. She's great. I'm pretty sure it's the motive.
I got it!
Yeah, okay.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all.
Oh, we're back.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask.
I bet she was.
I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The past. Alright, Monokuma gave us those DVDs. On my DVD was footage of my family. On Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So for the first murder, what was the motive that was given? International relations, love triangles. How about human connections?
I got it! The
I think
driving
JoJo
force
pose
behind
and
the
Glasses
motive you
pose are
presented
my
us with
favorite
at that
Junkos.
point was human connections.
With the guitar, with the shredding guitar, Pablo, it's really good.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
They're all great.
For
That is true.
example, your family.
Like teacher,
For example,
which I think you said.
your
Oh, your friends. Sorry.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Bye! We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Okay, time for the next question.
Welcome back, Bunny.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was, that's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme that time was a strong heart The meaning of life. How about the past?
I got it!
Welcome back, Uwu
It was
Junko.
our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
I like how Makoto was so boring, his secret is something nobody would care if people knew. I know, it's great.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Yeah, this is a long-ass trial. The theme for the third murder was the reason Celeste turned to murder was she wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome met money. Was a new outlook greed.
I got it!
You know, Mondo
It was
fucking
money,
caused his
wasn't it?
brother to die.
Greed.
He was a guy.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Welcome. Welcome back,
Damn
crazy.
straight it was money. Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Sakura's death was to kill herself? Oh, that she was the plant. So the theme of the motive was betrayal, right? I bet Hifumi's was that he loved his stepsister or some shit. No, right. He's only in the 2D. Look at betrayal.
I got it!
Hey, we're at 5 hearts
In her
again.
case,
This is great.
It was betrayal.
Precisely. You see,
Oh, welcome back, depressed Junko. Hifumi was that he is on the
once I
FBI
revealed
watch list
Sakura's
for his
betrayal,
part.
that led to everything that came afterwards.
He's number 8.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets?
Oh, welcome
money,
back.
Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
Not for long.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill
What
each
the
other,
heck?
bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Toka's she is a goddamn serial killer. Yeah.
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
Yeah, Makoto just needs to, like, immediately say his. That's all you have to do. And there's no fucking way people are thinking you're gonna murder someone for that. Good question, Pablo.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our
passages.
missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
Well, you could show the card.
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We
Oh.
are discussing your memories.
Welcome back, Junko.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to
Librarian
escape, right?
MILF, but not a MILF.
The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
Christ.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings
Welcome back,
never would have
royalty.
taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it
Because
grow.
this game takes place in 2021.
So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Wait, what? The outside world? The super mega horrible, terrible, no good, very bad tragedy? Maybe. Hey, which one's better, Librarian or Lisa from Genshin? It is 2021. Good question. Very good question. I'm going with Lisa. Time to see America in 2021. I'm sure it's fine.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Oh boy.
Ooh, I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame!
No, do not say Radical 6 to me again.
Behold,
Uh.
the world beyond the school
No.
walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Oh dear. What's gonna happen? What? Bro, what the fuck? What the hell? Imagine if there was an Easter egg ending where the tragedy was actually Radical 6, though. I'd just cry.
What the?
Dangerous.
Furry
The world has
takeover.
grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
Hello. What is that, Buck Red? How you doing?
What am I looking at?
Okay, Pablo. Radical 6 is, and I'm not gonna tell you. Nobody type out anything too in depth. It's from Zero Escape, which is another game that Spike Chunsoft make. The first game is very good, 999. The second game, Virtue's Last Reward, is okay. And in my headcanon, they've only made 2 games. So, for that series. But, it's a disease from it.
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
I don't think it's a scene from a
What
movie.
you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? If we were to get Togami's VA to say something, what should I get him to say? This is a good question.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you.
Byakuya? I want to make sure I have the right one.
If you can't remember, please just try.
Kiss me,
Do your
Janice.
best to try and recall.
I would say something about I would also want to get Genocide Jill's as well. So that just the interaction between those two. If he were to say something like that, or him sarcastically saying like that to Jill, and then right when Jill's like freaking out how to do it, he does something like just kidding. And then that reaction. Because that'd just be great. I mean, it's the whole game, I get that, but like, it's hilarious. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Not yet.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time
Genocider
for the
show.
final class trial.
No take backsies. What is JP Toko's alternative name? Oh boy. Photo of Kyoko and the headmaster, Genocide Jack's memory. Group photo.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die!
It's gonna be Genocide Jack's.
What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us,
Okay.
I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering? If nobody can remember anything.
Woohoo! Bring her out. Let's go. Genocider Show was her name
Actually,
in the Oh.
she might remember.
Who might remember?
Someone cut yourself.
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
Oh, okay.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge.
I didn't
But
realize
their
that
memories aren't linked,
Okay,
right?
I can put that together.
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
Perfect.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Interesting.
No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Just have Byakuya tell her to do it.
Toko, you're the only one
Oh.
we can rely on now.
Oh! I first played this before it came out in English. It has a fan translation for some years. It came on PSP and was only brought to English on the... Wow, okay.
It's me, your
Careless
friendly
whisper
neighborhood
plays.
serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
It's Byakuya.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough. Just look at the stupid screen.
Hasn't touched anyone. Yep.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, I mean, she dies if she kills anyone because she has to kill people with the scissors. We get to see the Monokuma stuff, a giant bear blowing up a building, people wearing bear heads, smashing cars.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Oh no!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Super pop. Gothel lethal. Yep, the serial killer doesn't
So
even
you
try.
didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
Oh god.
A tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
We know that. What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is?
No, that's the name. Hina and Toko are rivals. I'd say more like Hina and Junko,
Are
but
you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
that's the name. Tubamam Tehaha.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
AKA the tragedy.
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling.
Oh boy.
So this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made.
Oh, really?
But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
I'm just playing VLR.
Either way,
But it's
there's
good.
no doubt that it was the biggest, most
So
awful, most
2021
tragic event
then.
in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics.
Why not?
Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know
Oh.
anything. That's why we're asking you.
Yep, sounds like the early 2020s me. What would I do if I was in Danganronpa? Scream. Kill Makoto and die so that everybody loses? Do you want the bad guys to win? Oh man, I'd be male Sayaka. I mean, I feel like if you were replacing... Interesting. I'm not gonna ask you why, because there might be a reason, but I want to finish the game before, but feel free to tell me after that. Tries to kill someone, fail. I feel like the time to do it would have been when they were holding your secrets and just get over the fact that your secret's about to be revealed. Be like, here's my secret, here's the card, I have, you know, whatever. And then you kill someone. And at that point, like, your motive's gone. Jacket 24/7. Just sit there and stare into the camera while you're doing it. Monokuma has to come into your room. Hey, dude, are you okay? At least no reason until after the game ends. Oh, okay. That's a good point, T. Hey, just putting that out there.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
Yes.
The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
Kyoko and Baya would probably be the best to kill. Baya would probably be easier than Kyoko.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
Oh yeah, why not?
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
There's school mode and you can date. It would be a serious burglar deterrent. No one's gonna fuck with you in your room.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
There's actually a school mode? What? Oh, what?
It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Okay, hold on. I'm going back to this. I'll hear about school mode later.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Oh my, you are a...
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no. No, the game's gonna start doing this bullshit, isn't it? I want no.
Correct! Well done, peasant!
I chose A.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Yo, she is swapping personalities. By the way, hello, TND.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Yeah, sick in the head.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Oh,
What?
God.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I'd be about that confused as well.
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Yo, you need to pull yourself together, Bianca.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us?
Radical
the avatar
Six?
of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer
Oh,
the
dear.
ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? That don't make sense.
No, you do not.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
Makoto, you're not this stupid. You're not. Makoto, you're not this stupid.
If
A
some
true
kind of
wild card.
world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Just wait till you see
Have
Danganronpa
considered
2.
the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Is the main character a fucking dunce?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right,
I've heard 2 just mind fucks you the whole time.
it sounds like you think the tragedy happened
I'm
a
excited
year
to play it.
before you arrived here.
Is smarter? Oh, great.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
I've heard V3 is bad. I've heard V3 is okay. I've heard 3B is over and underrated. I'm going to play it no matter what. Because no matter what, it cannot be as bad as... There's no way it can be as bad as Zero Time Dilemma. V3 is some of your favorite characters? Huh. One case in D2 will entirely mess with your mind if you're done. Oh, good. I think it's far better than DR1. I've heard DR2 is far better than DR1 as well. So I'm excited for 2. 3 I'm going in just even keeled, knowing it'll be an okay game.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently,
2
right?
years.
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What does that...
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
Makes you refresh... Oh, I'm gonna tell you already. Danganronpa 2, best waifu is Guitar Girl, period. That's who we're picking, and anyone else that wants anything else is, too bad, so sad. I also know nothing about that game, except her. Is it DR2? Is a massive messing with your head? I love those types of games.
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting
Sorry.
it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth.
Yo, is that actually a word clone? Has Pinocchio nose?
And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
Oh boy.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
You've given us amnesia.
What are the memories I took from you?
Us being here at the school.
Now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
And the tragedy.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ended here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so, so the memories she took from us are the entire past. No, it's our life at Hope's Peak. Well, also the tragedy, but our life at Hope Peak. And thank you for the follow, Buckred.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Ooh.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Thank you, Hero. TBH, though, there's only one good girl in DR2 who I don't like.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Oh, boy.
Seriously? This routine again?
Bro, she's been doing it the whole time.
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy.
And yes, who clone?
And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
See, you're actually 23.
That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it, but there's nothing. That's nothing but our desire. Okit's Kimono Girl. Yeah, see, I have no idea who that is, so that doesn't affect me. Oh no. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible, but if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Makoto's 18 then. Most characters would be over 18. It's called forgetfulness. Makoto's legal. Stop! It's the group photo. I mean, I feel like it's gotta be the group photo.
Worth of memories.
That's a lot. Yep.
I could never lose something like that.
Yeah, she could.
We've been living here for 2 years?
Yep.
Hell no! That's impossible!
Wrong.
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Hold on.
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed,
Yep.
how freaking old am I?
23.
Everyone's so conflicted.
We can fuck. I know there's evidence that reveals the time as students we've lost. It's the group photos.
2 years
I just wanted to go through the whole thing.
I could never lose something like that.
Yes, you could. Don't. That's stupid,
We've
you
been
know.
living here for 2 years?
Yes.
Hell no! That's impossible!
The single class that we're gonna
I haven't
disprove.
gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class! What?
There's no proof of memory that I ever went to class.
Shoot!
Oh, the school events. The school events. The school events. The school events. I'm.
2 years.
Please
worth of
understand, I'm
memories.
stupid.
I could never lose something
Oh
like
no,
that.
no.
We've been living here for 2 years?
Where is it? Locker notebook.
Hell no! That's impossible!
Locker notebook.
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school
Yeah,
events or
yeah.
anything!
I just have the wrong evidence.
Heck, I've never even gone to a single
Wrong. You have.
No, that's wrong.
You can only remember generally about today.
Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at.
What's that saying? There's a whole bunch of events today where it's there's an event today that you thought about that'll be the last time you ever think about it.
This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
Because it's yours.
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
I bet you have.
What's is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt!
Aha!
But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing!
How many more mysteries do we have to solve, by the way?
No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
We have all of Kyoko's stuff
It's
left.
all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
Hey, wait, the Togame family isn't dead. He can remake it. We can rebuild him.
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no
Makoto's
memory of
dumb
ever writing
sometimes.
in it.
A lot of the time,
And the
Buckred.
reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here!
is so sad.
Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
We shouldn't have too much left. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I got another 2 hours before I would have to even call it, but the end of every game is always so fun. I know. Everything comes together and you have like usually a great moment.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
Only thing I can think about right now is Yakuza Zero's ending. It was amazing. And thank you for the follow, Fairy Cafe.
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right?
I bet it's short.
And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Don't worry, Yakuza 2 coming soon to a theater near you.
Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down.
Togami choosing a girl to remake the Togami family picks Hina Makoto, goes to Togami and says, that's my girl. Is this, you sure it's Makoto doing that or it's you?
You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh,
Okay.
and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
Oh.
What?
Junko autocorrects to junk.
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
Have you read a book? Played a video game? Picked up a sport? Learned a musical instrument? Figured out the next breakthrough in quantum mechanics? I feel like there's just a couple other things like you could really like pick before you go to let's make a class of 16 high school students murder each other.
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you.
No, she has a point. Most people don't end up doing anything meaningful. Ah, I see.
To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair?
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Stephen Hawking? But he was more black holes and space stuff. Junko's a celebrity, she's insane. Oh, I mean, those two things usually go hand in hand.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart. Is she talking about the memories where we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time, just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was at the entrance ceremony. Monica McGrath. Oh, no! No. No. That's okay. So when that is cruel. No, Mike, you didn't hear it, but you're good. You're good. No, hold on, time out. The entrance ceremony. Think about that for a second. We went to the school for the entrance ceremony. Come on. That is the wording of that point. You have to give me that. I don't think of anything Monokuma did with us, the entrance ceremony. So you don't get... Doom's a great game. Which Doom? There is no arguing with you? Because I'm correct. When I fainted, sure.
I got it! The moment I lost my memory...
You clearly are built different.
I can't think of any time other than that
Wrong.
day. When I
Masturbate.
first came to the gates of this school...
Not on stream.
...and stepped foot in the main hall. When
This
I
is
passed
Twitch.
out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Your name. Oh my god, Mike.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
And we're not gonna stop.
So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk.
There are other streaming platforms.
I assume not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
That is true.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
I formally request to know the logistics behind this whole operation. There has to be like a corporation, like a secret corporation or group.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal.
Okay.
You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
Genocide Jill is on another level with that.
And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated.
It's because she has a normal tongue. So I'm giving roles to the person that entered the Discord.
What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
Okay.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
I love you all so much.
What?
Huh?
Once your school life here began, I thought
Oh.
about you constantly.
You want to join our Discord? Right there. Ah, Clone, you almost beat me to it. So stream Discord. Feel free to join. Actually pretty active in there nowadays, so.
It's only natural that I would fall in love.
I like your profile picture. What is that? It's very like, what's the word? Symmetrical, but like on so many lines of symmetry. Oh, I am in a band. That is true. You're reconnecting? Yep, I've given you the role.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it.
Welcome back, Uwu.
All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair, all mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Sure.
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst.
I hate the way she says
Everyone
that.
was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last
Look at
forever,
she,
of course.
happy and
The
alive.
peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
They became a bear.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
So, at this point, I think I did finish Danganronpa because I remember a feeling when I was watching that show. Okay, the show. I watched the show 8 years ago, just so everyone knows. I don't remember anything about it. Or like 7 years ago. I watched it a long time ago. It's like the third anime I'd ever watched. And all I remember was getting, and it's coming back again. All I remember is getting incredibly angry at the fact that they never said what the tragedy was, or if they did, I never heard it. Just these photos
All
over and
too
over
soon,
again.
the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it.
Yeah,
I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro.
probably isn't.
Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing.
So a group.
Despair is contagious, you know? It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
After you finish this game, there's a prequel light novel called Danganronpa 0 that explains a hell of a lot. Oh, please do. Please, Sundown. That would be amazing.
Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
Thank you so much. Hold on, I'm gonna... Just real quick. Grab that bad boy. And then DM that to myself so that I don't lose it. Cool. Actually, I'll just put it on our Discord. I'll put it on our Discord. Danganronpa 0 for after beating or watching the first game. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put in miscellaneous games in the Discord. Thank you very much, Sundown.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors.
That's not good.
The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
It's surprising that for somehow one grade was all that survived.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter!
Okay.
That's right! It was transformed into a shelter!
You just said that.
I said it twice!
And it covered that.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
Okay, cool. So we'll do Danganronpa 1, 2, Ultra Despair Girls, and then 3. And then I can wait for a sale to buy Ultra Despair Girls and 3. But the game also explains a lot. Interesting.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak Academy into a shelter and isolated us here was the headmaster.
I got it! Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Excellent.
He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
Great.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Because it puts you all in one place.
It's laughable, really.
With
he
two
was
of
the
the
headmaster,
Ultra
but
Despairs.
he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school.
That's not entirely true, is it?
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
Because in his notes, he mentions that Mikuro Ikusaba really had, like, something following her.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Oh, damn.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it. guys started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
The ultimate hope of humanity? Killing each other on live TV?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
Despair!
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world, that was... that's why he's broadcasting this. Oh, great. Another fucking Hangman's Gambit. Hijack. Okay, well, at least this one's, like, not bad. Unless it's not hijack. Which it is. Thank God. Give me a J. Please. Thank you.
I understand? You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another.
You know, she's doing a terrible job of keeping us from figuring out the secrets of the academy.
Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Unless she's trying to make us despair now.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
Like, think about that, right? Like, she dies.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have
Oh.
tried to come and rescue you.
Oh, boy.
Are you serious?
I see.
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Yeah.
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
You're a bitch.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless,
Oh, that's so
how
clever.
would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily
You
lead
caused
to
all
a
the
sense of
characters
hope.
to die.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth, full of despair? That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
Hall monitor, man.
We weren't just random
Isn't he
strangers
Super
either.
Saiyan?
We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
The ultimate irony is that all the modes are either pointless or resolved before their memories are wiped. Oh, that is brutal.
Get it? We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already!
Oh, come on, hero. You barely even have an ultimate ability.
So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Holy hell.
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Nakoto, don't do this.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen
As
it
Alfred
for myself.
once said, Makoto, this... No, okay. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Makoto, this is the weakest shit
So
I've
I
ever
don't
seen.
acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
I feel like I have to do a bullet time battle against myself.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now.
No.
Is that what you're
No.
saying?
No, you can't do this to me. No more of these. No more of these comparisons.
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside
Oh.
and see for yourself?
Dude, I swear, I see like Schrodinger's cat, or I see something. You're not like a snail right now. Life is sometimes unfair. As the snail crossed the road, hasn't it? Your argument is like buying ghost pepper hot sauce.
Well, you better not. You go out
And
into that
finding out
world
it's
and you're
ranch.
all gunners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true,
Come on, Makoto.
I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
You know, like, yes, but at the same time... No, yeah, okay, no. I don't know. I feel like at a certain threshold, like, Junko, your response, like, wiping people's memories for 2 years in order to make them forget about this, like, ultimate tragedy. Yeah, well, yes, but actually, no.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
See, like, this is it. It's not a little nudge. She shoved us off the cliff.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
And this is also not wrong.
That's
Except
why
Makuro,
everyone
yes.
was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want
You murdered
about
Makuro.
hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
You did Asuka Makuro.
Oh yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us.
Oh, yeah?
It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it! You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh?
See, like, I agree with Makoto there.
But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
Of course you have.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of hope.
Ah, yes, the look how many things you've killed. You're the same as me, hero villain speech. It works so well.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
You're all worrying about dying. Literally vote so you don't die. Okay. There's no, okay. She has to give it, but there's no incentive right now to vote to punish Hope.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Here it is.
Oh, let me just mention one more thing.
Besides despair, yeah.
When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
Togami would? I don't know. I feel like he just doesn't want to kill himself. Uh-oh, VLR time. What?
You mean we'd
have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live!
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me.
Oh boy.
And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Have you not Okay, I'm gonna bend some rules here. Have you not considered the idea that you could just punish her and then use this giant, heavy weapons, like, defensive fortress she's built as a bastion of hope? Like, you can open the doors so you can leave. You're just not locked inside. Just because his purpose is to be annoyed and get in the way. I mean, he does kind of help with the cases in the beginning, Buck. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
Oh boy.
What? You can't just...
Do you mean
That's
to
close
say
enough.
you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble.
Oh boy.
hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished,
Can we vote for... okay. Can we vote for ourselves?
then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here
Oh
in
yeah, I
peace.
agree. And Hero votes.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished,
Oh, you must all
then
leave
you
this
must
place.
all
Okay.
leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
But don't you also get punished?
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me. But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
She said she would punish herself at the beginning.
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid.
Yeah, that's fair, Sundown. That's fair.
It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Jill does not look really like she is afraid. The other three, yes, but Jill just looks like she's chilling.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Kyoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
Jill just looks like she's Jill, yeah.
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right?
So, in theory, by killing Makoto, you've already broken that wish.
That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair!
You better hope.
We're not gonna lose to you!
Cough, hero, cough. Oh, she looks upset. His wishes are already a corpse and through a meat grind.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote.
Normal
Everything
Junko.
will come to an end.
Surprise.
Your stupid hope.
He hoped for everyone to live, and there's 6 of the 16, yeah.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it, the ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone, I have to make them remember, I have to convince them not to give up, to live in despair. That's not really living at all. Make your argument. Oh boy.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that
Is
would
this
be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Dots.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here
It's because of the generator.
is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Hope.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
That makes sense.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Don't make me use hope to break all these dots.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed. Oh, fuck! You claim there's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious, like you say. Despair. Then it is hope. I will use my own hope to plant seeds of hope. Okay.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Gimme.
If I were to die, that would be the
I'll check
end
that in a
of
second.
Hope's Peak
Hold on.
Academy.
Come on, hero.
Don't lose hope now!
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place.
You've claimed you are 30% correct.
But to live means moving forward, right?
Especially the bottom
So
panel.
even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
Nope.
I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
Here we go, hero.
So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Oh, yeah.
We won't give up!
Okay.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
by the way, the air outside is totally polluted. The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifiers.
Come on. Time for some
Don't lose
hope.
hope now!
Time for hope.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
Hopefully not give up hope or I die.
You only get
Time for
stronger
maximum
by taking
hamster
adversity by
voice.
the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why
Yeah! I've made up my mind!
Good.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Give me that hope.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
And decide.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want. I've made if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all been
Man.
Don't lose hope now!
She's just like, I haven't lost hope. I'm just existing.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting.
See, she doesn't care.
Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it.
We won't give up.
Okay.
As long as there's hope,
We got
we'll
hope.
never give up.
Oh yeah, that's
If
a
I were
mood
to
show.
die, that would be the end.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all. I can keep on living as long as I have my masters.
All of you will have to leave.
You'll have to go into the world outside. We're only.
Come on, Byakuya.
Don't lose hope now.
A mood you ruined by mentioning Byakuya? Thanks.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
I don't like the tsundere. The
Ridiculous.
tsundere Byakuya.
It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
You're a fucking
But
liar
don't
and you're bad at it.
misunderstand me.
Soon
I couldn't care in the
baya.
slightest what happens to you.
It's not like I'm encouraged or anything. Baka.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead.
Hey.
Because I'm still alive.
And you literally have a breeding machine in this room. Like, Toko is on you. Because I am here.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
I swear if Toko does not interrupt him here, I'll be sad.
We won't give up.
Oh, okay. Oh.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Oh?
If I were to die,
Oh, the music
that
changes?
would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Mike, say anything else about
By the
any of
way,
the characters.
the
I would
arrow
never
side is
say
totally
that
polluted, you
if it
know.
was not Toko.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
The guy has been
If
in the
I
desert
die,
for
The
days.
purifiers will screech to a halt.
It would be
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an
I
end.
love this intro.
I can keep on living as long as I have
Come
my
on.
master's
Come on,
love.
Mike.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
Oh, yes.
So, what are you gonna do?
You
Will
know,
you just die?
I just can't say
Is
that
that
about
what you want?
Aoi. Come on.
Don't lose hope now.
Come on, Kyoko. Yeah, because Toko
I
mysteriously
didn't
died.
really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood,
Come on, Kyoko.
there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
We're the ultimate luck.
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
And you know what? Pause. She is going to tell us that we're not actually the ultimate lucky student, we're the ultimate hope. And if that's the line... If that is the line, so help me.
And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the?
In the anime, they make it cooler, really. The ultimate hope. I knew it.
What the hell are you?
Apparently, we're the ultimate hope. The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
So uncool.
Oh, she's gonna yell at us.
Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other.
Yo, her portrait is viciously
It's
shaking.
all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
Nobody. I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... Is it a dance battle? Oh, yeah.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us?
is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. What do you want?
I can't look at chat right now. I'm really
You're
struggling with this.
unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
Oh my fucking god.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
I'm brave. I'm going over that after this game is over. Oh my fucking god, that makes me so mad.
I refuse to give up.
Thank you, Billy, for
I
reminding me of
refuse
that
to get
great
bored.
moment.
I refuse to throw it all away.
I refuse because I'm brave. And that is how Soul Eater ends, in case anybody was curious.
I refuse
Oh
to
my
despair.
fucking god.
Because all I have going for me is the
Upset
desire to keep moving
characters.
forward.
Do you watch it? Maybe I'll rewatch the anime. I mean, I'll probably skim it a little bit, but... is it 12 episodes? If it's 12 episodes, I might watch it in full, but...
What's
I got a lot of other
going
shows I want to
on?
watch. Maybe I'll just watch the last episode.
What's happening?
I think you lost. That's what's happening. You believe it's 12? Maybe I'll just watch the last couple episodes. You're still watching Soul Eater? Don't worry, Andy. I didn't actually spoil anything for you there. Because I didn't tell you anything else. Plus, it's a shonen. You'll be fine. You watch fun. Okay, okay.
It looks like we've reached the end.
It's kind
I
of
think
boring.
It may be time
The
to
ending's
vote.
bad.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Stuck at the train. I'm 4 episodes in still after 8 years. Or 7 years or something like that.
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing
Let's go.
with our own hands.
You like Soul Eater? Fair enough. Everyone's got different tastes. Maybe voted or guilty. Hold on, I want to watch this. I'll talk about anime in chat when we're transitioning to the next game we're gonna play. After this.
The hell?
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be the execution. So in the last 6 months, you finished like 1 season of anime. I have spurts. I'll finish like stuff in like a week. I'll finish like 4 seasons in a week, and then I'll have like a week I don't watch something, and then it's like off and on. In the last 2 days, you've watched all of Danmachi up to the 7th episode. Yeah, see, that's just how that works. The anime makes Junko a Yas queen. Oh, does she switch personalities? It's not bad, but not the best I've seen. Oh yeah, Soul Eater's not. Soul Eater's in the middle tier of shows I've watched like a couple episodes of. I had other things I wanted to finish.
Indeed.
I still need to finish War of the Underworld SAO.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
That's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Whoa. Yo, she kind of has the Junko face going. Huh?
So this is despair.
Yeah, throw up the yonder, Shields. I'm with you, Big Bird. You have to get a little into Soul Eater. No, I believe that. I believe that. For God's sakes, don't worry, Buckrat. I watched 300 episodes of Bleach just to watch the Aizen fight. So, I get it. And no, I don't skip filler. Yes, shields up. Everyone's good. I watched 300 episodes of Bleach, including the filler, just to watch the Aizen fight. did in about 3 weeks. Gotta make a despair shield. I'll add that. Bleach is trash? No. Wrong. Most of the big 4 are trash. You weren't all encompassing enough. There are great moments in all of them, but there's way too much other stuff. With just that one line, I'm afraid, I'm despairing. I even killed my own sister for it. To come this far and fail at the very end. It's the most
despair.
ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's what I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the ultimate failure of my dreams.
true despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway.
So, have you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best.
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong, huh?
Don't make me
Let me
repeat
tell you
myself.
this right now. We're no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Now someone kiss. I don't know if I would go kiss the crazy yandere girl, especially with D2, you need a despair shield. I got it, Sundown. Tries and gets stabbed. Yeah, exactly. Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Everyone.
Hey,
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
But the same is true of epic hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
No.
Stop it. Stop. I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one
Fine.
last thing.
Let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, there's no skin off my nose, but just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide, maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we... Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't
Do you
be.
really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way.
Couldn't she have just died before she brought the whole world with her? If that's what she was looking for this whole time? Like, I'm not a proponent of people killing themselves. That's really bad, and please go seek help. But, like, in this one instance in this game, looking only at this game, wouldn't dying be easier than this? Can't fix crazy? That's fair enough. She's predictable. Junko's like a rogue government. Bai needs to do it then. You're way less scared of Jill. Oh, she has fucking spirals in her eyes.
So
Oh,
this
man.
is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
Is that what you call it now? Despair?
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Somebody give me a 1 to 10 scale of how bad this is about to be.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
16. Junko had 1. Okay, Junko has been found guilty. Time for punishment. Oh, she's not even dragged. She's just walking. Oh yeah, the big crazy eyes. Okay, quiet. What? Is that just every single thing? The ultimate punishment. It's just every single punishment so far. Oh my god. Wait, she survived all of them up until this point. Okay, the ending there kind of made it a 16. You unlock artwork gallery after beating the game. Interesting. And that's how everything came to an end. Clipped that. The final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Oh, fucking bet. Thank you for the clip. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, and ultimate death. You received the Monokuma hair tie present. Do you want to save the data? Sure. Now to gotcha that button. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. There was only one difference. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. Epilogue. So we have to gotcha the button. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door and nobody made a sound. It almost felt absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving and unsure. But in the end... Let me guess, the door didn't open.
Hey.
We can't just stand around here like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko, and in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read that into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the
Machine
outside
guns
world.
activate. Yeah, pretty much.
In other words...
Ultimate despair! She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that we are way out of here.
But...
You never know, maybe it's actually a switch that's going to make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
Maybe you're right about that. Maybe?
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him so far up. Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We were just about to leave the school. What? Leave so we can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married? And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby? Okay. Hero with the neuron activation.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But...
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
For serious?
Maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. But there is a line. Except Togo can't see lines. It's just a straight path forward for her. Down on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure that we must be some despair no matter what. There also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words...
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
Am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it!
Oh, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you going to do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just go make some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now. If there's no road, you just got to build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope. So basically, they're leaving a bubble and going into a world of despair. This is such a 2020 game. Toko wants to rebuild the dynasty. I said that. I said that, and y'all made fun of me for my wording. I reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Sina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space buddy, you're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. We can get out of here and do something. Have some sort of impact. But what can we do? My wording does not explicitly imply any sexual relations. It's understood. There's so few of us, and we're so small, so what can we do? No, we can't we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
Toko simp. The yandere shield did used to be a simp shield. Mating press. I mean, fair. It's correct.
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Don't forget Celestia Ludenberg.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with my hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Oh, that sounds awful. It's so loud in my headset. Danganronpa. Literally anything happens, shake. Oh, there's credits. Oh. Oh, this is a banger of a song. Okay. Damn. This was a very good game. I think I liked... If I had to compare it to any other game, it'd be 999. I think I liked 999 a little more than this one. But that means this game is still like a 9 out of 10 in my head. Everything was there. There wasn't any bullshit like, oh, haha, surprise. Here's something you never could have guessed. Like, the stuff is given to you. Was 9 out of 10. DR2 was a 12 out of 10. Okay. I'm going into the second game with a fully open mind. You see now why Junko should have won, or do you need to wait to play DR2 or 3? I really don't think... I mean, I think if Junko won, the whole moral of the game is gone. So, like... I still don't think she should have won. Maybe 2 or 3 will make me go, wow, yeah, Junko should just have ended it. But right now, I don't think that. And we are playing the other Danganronpas. Not tonight. So tonight... If you're expecting Danganronpa 2 to start tonight, I'm sorry, but you're going to be disappointed. I'm going to add everybody in the Discord, just because there's a couple other people that might want to see this. One of our community members has actually been working on making a visual novel, and he has version like 0.0.1. He's finished like first like 30 minutes of the game or something like that. And he said, hey, if anyone wants to play it, you can play it. If you want to test it on stream, please do it. No DR2 stream now. That'll be. There's a couple other things I need to do before that. I'm gonna do some polls in Discord and stuff. It's soon. The answer is soon for that, but not now. We're gonna play a game called. Oh, it's that piece of that Sayaka art or Sayaka Kina art. True, but if she survived, there would be no more killing games after DR1, like she said. I guess I have to see what happens in DR2 to understand that. Is there an after credits scene? And we have to go gotcha the button. I meant Hina, not Sayaka. Nice, speed the credits up. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Oh, okay, well that works. Monokuma, ...
Interesting.
Said they pick Hope, they would keep her. Oh, okay. okay, my bad. Oh, who knows?
Things are getting very interesting indeed.
How are you speaking?
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear.
Oh, dear God.
I am Monokuma.
You're a thing bear.
And I am this school's headmaster.
Is he not dead? You received the Easter egg present. Itself a bear. You want to save the ending? Yeah, sure. The achievement for beating the game is all that ends.
Danganronpa.
So, how do school mode?
Thrills, chills, kills!
No. Purely prismatic souls. Enchanting Dangan Academy. It's basically Danganronpa, but nobody dies. Is the massive high school towers over? So. Okay. This is the big. Can I? Is there like a skip? Okay. This is the same as the beginning of the game. Okay, so I still undergo time warp. We wake up. Hi, everyone. Oh, we have the names.
Huh.
Okay. Hey, Mondo. Hey, for me. Does Monokuma jump out of this?
Hey there, howdy,
Yep,
hello.
okay.
Is everyone here? Good. Then let's
okay.
get things rolling. And
Yeah, Mondo Butter. Rip him.
listen up.
So is this where I go get the button? From the gacha machine? Chihiro's was one of the most sad. You didn't get that forever. Oh, there's a new plot?
Hey!
So I shouldn't be skipping all this. Oh, rip. All right. Well, I'll go back and look through it myself. I'll go back and look through that myself. Oops.
Hey!
Okay. Rip. Okay.
Let's see.
Ooh, too bad.
All right. Well, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm not even gonna save that. So we're gonna go to yep. Okay. So here's the deal. I'll go through that off stream probably.